Grounded, a game where you are tiny and must grow big again. So myself and some friends will attempt to survive 100 days in hardcore. During this, I will attempt to get every creature card, every achievement, and 100% the entire story.
You can't run from me, you foul beast! You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoked Girth!
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky Punch-O fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, Ominous Practical Technology signs a new deal with
This video will start off with me voicing over for the first 7 days, and then it will be actual voices from me, Keith, and Uriah, who will be later in the video. So I'm gonna try my best with this voiceover. So I start off by getting the normal materials in order to build the basic resources, some tools. Then I go over to the research station. You can read this if you want. I did not read it. Grabbed a granola bar, left one for Keith,
I'm guessing this
and
isn't
then
the only one of
scanned
these science pods.
the
I should
resources
keep
that I had so far. I then got some word and saw what I needed to craft an axe, which I needed one more sprig that I went and got. This axe, I can now cut down some grass and research it in order to learn different structures, such as the research station that we will make later.
At a basketball
You then go
court?
over to the science machine. I cut down some dry grass to make a torch later on. Fail to get up onto the science machine. And then Keith presses the button. We now
Looks
need
like
to
laser
fix
tag.
the other two lasers.
Nothing happened. Looks like
Over
the
here.
other two lasers are blocked.
And cut down this plank of grass.
Man,
I get some clovers because I'm going to make some armor later.
Come on, reindeer nose.
And then go over here
Wanna
and help
feel
Keith
this?
kill the lawn mites in order to get the second laser up. I am going to build a hammer before we go in. And now we are going into the cave to destroy all of these lawn mites that are causing the laser to not work. I do enjoy slower weapons. I will probably switch to a sword later on in the video. We go back to the science machine and activate it. That's where the video ends. We beat the game right there, day 1. We did not beat the game day 1. Explosion happens at the tree. Now the game really begins.
Oh, where are you
I then
headed,
beat
Ant?
a red worker ant, and then we beat him to death. I put down the workbench, made some clover helmets, and I made 3 on accident. It was quite an experience of wasting resources. I peeped a weevil. We then went and looked for a thistle plant for Keith so he could make the thistle, what is it? Club? The thistle club. We found one. Waited for Keith to get over here to grab his thistles. He got them. And then we put down the bed because it was getting later of the day. Set my spawn. Put down the campfire to cook food, so we had some food in the morning. And went to bed. Day 2. Keith had to go to the mall, so it will be me for the majority of
That ladybug would be a
day 2 and 3. I peeped a ladybug and broke all these acorns. Anybody who's played this game knows that when you come over to the tree for the first time, you always break every acorn that you see to make that armor set, because it's really good. I got some sap for later on. Kept breaking these acorns. And went into the Burgle lab. I don't like Burgle personally. I think he talks a bit too much. But there's some points when he is good. Read this if you want. I did not read it.
I've fallen.
Got you.
And
Don't
I
worry.
can't get up.
I helped Burgle up. And then skipped his dialogue in this video. Because I am going to save you the painful experience of listening to Burgle talk for half of the in-game day.
Burgle, acting science manager for this
I don't
project.
really know any
I
other
am
times he
also a
talks to you
robot.
for that long in the game. I
I
don't
am
know
sure this
if
all
he
must
talks
be
to
very
you
disorienting
again
for you,
after you
but hopefully
pick
I
him
can
up.
explain.
This could be the only time. I made the acorn legs and chest piece because I could not make the helmet yet, because we did not have mite fuzz, and then I went into the old abandoned anthill in order to get the red ant pincer.
That ant's looking for trouble.
I
Gotta
peeped
get them all.
the soldier ant, and then entered the first somewhat hard fight. After I killed him, I made the red ant club, and I didn't need my spear anymore, so I threw it in the water.
I said, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
And that was the end of day 2. A lot more productive than day 1, I would say, because I didn't make them. Day 3, I peeped a stink bug, and then I peeped a bombardier. And then I beat up a ladybug. I then peeped a tadpole, and then fought the bombardier.
Fatality.
I then put down a string spinner and went to bed for day 3. On day 4, Keith and Uriah will join. I then went down and got some clay and almost drowned in the process, but it was needed to make the rest of the spinning machine in order to make the level 2 axe. I then finished the spinning machine, peeped a wolf spider, and then peeped a orb weaver that came out of nowhere.
One bit.
I then broke some brittle quartzite in order to upgrade our weapons later on. And then peeped a baby orb weaver. I peeped a bee. Dug up some grubs for some canteens later on. Got the final bit of rope that I needed in order for the insect axe. Made the axe, and then went to bed on day 4. Day 5, I dug up some clay for later use, killed some gnats for their fuzz, peeped a water flea, and got my first mutation while killing a ladybug, which was Perrymaster. I made some canteens, put down a anvil, and then went to bed on day 5. Day 6, I finished the anvil and upgraded my ant club to level 1 in order to get the quest out of the way off my screen. I killed a larva and then killed some mites. While I was doing that, Keith and Uriah were getting jumped by a stink bug that came out of nowhere. We survived and did not kill the stink bug. I don't know how Uriah lived, as he was just down there chilling by him. He kind of just vanished. We then jumped this ladybug. For some more parts for the ladybug armor. And then Keith did this. I don't really know what this is. I don't know why he did this. We then jumped a bombardier in order to get some more parts for another insect axe. Unfortunately, this dude only gave us 2 parts out of the 3 that are needed for the axe. We then went to the bush and chopped down some berries for some berry leather in order to make the armor that we need. This will be a recurring thing, as berry leather is the best, or not the best, like the most annoying material to get in the game. I then made 2 ladybug chest pieces for me and Keith, as Uriah had made the helmet. Day 7. Me and Uriah were out, and I found this larva, who then invited his other homies to come and jump us. We both almost died from this. Like 7 larvae came out of nowhere after I started beating on one, so that was pretty fun. We then went back over to the bush, got some more berry leather, found this chest that had very good materials in it. That was so good. And then got some more berries. Made even more berry leather. I put down a basket, and then we went to bed. Day 8. Day 8, I basically sat in one spot for the whole day. This is me, 3 times speed, sitting in one place. I didn't do anything on day 8. I don't know why. I made fighting bandages, and that was it. That was the whole day. And then I went to bed. Day 9. Day 9 was good. Because I found this giant crow feather that is very handy for later on weaponry and building pieces. The crossbow is definitely going to come in handy on day 10. You'll see why. I then learned multi-story bases so that we could get some base stuff going. And then I learned Mute Shield, because Mute Shield is a very good mutation to add at the beginning of the game. I then found these 2 ladybugs that me and Keith were going to jump. And this one killed an ant right in front of me for no reason. The ant was just an innocent bystander and paid the price for being there. We then killed the other ladybug. I made some ladybug shin guards.
Feeling tired?
Experimented with some building. And then went to bed on day 9. Day 10. Day 10 is the best day by far. I started off by killing a bombardier beetle. Killed some gnats so I could get a bow. Keeped a firefly. Keith was about to make the crow crossbow. I made myself a sprig bow. Then went over to a thistle plant to get thistles for arrows that we would need in a minute, and you're going to see why. I'm going to need a lot of thistles, a lot of arrows. I probably overgot thistles at this point. I didn't need this many, but it was okay. I then saw the stink bug that we were about to murder. And then Keith shot me for some reason, but that's okay.
Location
We
marked
love
here.
Keith. He's a good guy.
He's stuck. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. Run! Ah! That's a lot of farting juice. Come up. He's gassing. That was dead. Okay, he's dead. You better give us what we... These mites are so annoying. Most annoying enemy in the game, bro. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. We got him.
After killing that stink bug, we went and got more berry leather. This is like the 4th time or 5th time we did it. I made the insect hammer, and then got all the milk mullers I could find. The one under the can, right here. The one in Burrow's lab, and the one in the ant cave. I was gonna wait till get 3 normal ones, but I did get the max resource stack. We then shot way too many arrows into this Orb Weaver Jr. He had too much health for some reason. I made this baby spider thing, got the final milk molar I needed to get the max mutation upgrade. I peeped a mosquito, peeped a diving bell spider, made a water collector, got the max mutations, and then went to bed on day 10. And I hope to make the rest of the 90 days better. I learned about the Discord bot Craig and how to get our voice on the video, and just more about editing in general. I do hope you will join me and my friends for the rest of the 90 days. And if you have any tips for me, I'm willing to hear them in the comments. Anyway, thank you so much for watching to the end, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.